It's no secret that gaming is an expensive and time-consuming hobby. Now that games are $90, people really want to get as much as they can out of each game they buy. But can a game overstay its welcome? Recently, it seems like every game that comes out has nearly 150 hours of unique content that you can trek through. Saying that out loud, it might sound awesome. I mean, 150 hours of pure content? But now more than ever, I think it's very easy for a game to overstay its welcome. In this video, I want to look at the difference between a game that can reach 150 hours off of good replayable content and what it feels like when a game really pads out that runtime. And so how does a game even reach 150 hours in the first place? And I think the easiest, most common way that games get to 150 hours is making you replay levels. I actually don't mind this if there's slight variations on the level or new things to find in them. I'll replay a level once. Heck, I'll replay it twice. Maybe even 3 times. but not 4 times. I think the enjoyment people get out of simply replaying levels they enjoyed already is vastly underestimated by game developers. But I don't know, that could just be me. You are watching a random person on the internet talk about his opinions. Anyways, when game developers are scared to make you replay levels, we often get side quests. Side quests aren't inherently bad, they just really need to be done right. The reason anyone continues playing a game to reach 100% is to try and recapture the magic of playing the game for the first time again. So using Tears of the Kingdom as an example, in a game that is known for its fantastic bosses, amazing dungeons, great sense of exploration, why am I putting bananas on pedestals? Not every side quest has to be a banger, but please just don't make them seem like I'm clocking into a 9 to 5. Collectibles are another way that games like to stretch that playtime. I think there's 2 ways you can do collectibles. You can go the cool route where you make levels and actually design really cool extra content. This is most commonly used by 3D platformers. The other thing you can do is just put a ton of collectibles in random places all around the map for no reason. Look, I don't care how cool the rewards are. You can't tell me with a straight face that you enjoyed collecting every single Korok seed or any of the other collectibles I'm about to put on screen. These can be kind of fun, but I mean seriously, there's a certain point where you just take a step back and go, huh, why am I doing this? But maybe I'm just crazy. I don't have a ton of playtime on a lot of games. That's why I brought in my friend who does have a lot of playtime in games, so he can talk about how it's fun to 100% these games. Alright, time to introduce your...
Celeste is a wonderful little strawberry system where you could just fly through the game and beat it in a few hours, or you could take your time exploring every little nook and cranny of each level, going for risky jumps, exploring side rooms. You even get a cake at the end of the game for how well you did. And that sound effect you get? Mwah. Chef's kiss. Slay the Spire is a roguelike deck builder that doesn't even need side content. It already has 4 characters with their own deck of cards and over 50 unique events that can happen. And on top of that, it has its ascension system. Beat the game and found it was too easy? How about 20 stacking challenges ranging from eek, these fights are a little harder, to I now have to fight double the bosses and have a permanent curse and have 1 less potion slot, and Inscription doesn't even follow the rules of its own genre and therefore doesn't need any side bonus content. The first part of the game appears to be just a simple roguelike deck builder, much like Slay the Spire was. It's even got its own modifiers for the Casey's mod update. But then you find you're able to stand up from the table you're playing on and realize that you're actually in an escape room, and the cards start talking, and they affect the room you're in, and then the game just cracks open, and the story goes off the rails, and it just keeps going and going.
I'm just gonna... The point of this video is that video games are long, and I think we're reaching a point where it's slightly outdated to just continue your game for no reason. Especially when you look at indie games or genres like roguelikes. Even after beating the game, there's still tons of content that is on par with the rest of it. Sometimes I just don't think games need a bunch of side quests or collectibles. I'm not saying all of these kinds of things are bad. Actually, I think a lot of them are good, but too often do I try and 100% a game and reach a wall where I just don't want to do the quests or collect things anymore because it's kind of boring. But as I said, I'm a random guy on the internet, and you can disagree with this opinion. If you made this far in the video, thank you, and please check out some of my other videos for similar content. I never know how to end these videos, so I think I'm just gonna cut.